here. We're not even mirroring the app. So we are back. We're back again. Let me take a tab here, put it over here just to take a look if everything is good with my YouTube stream. If we're vibing. We're vibing. Nice. That's good. No art coding. Programação sem arte. That's exactly what that means. Okay, now we are back again. So currently we have the app breaking for reasons we already know why, because we are trying to add a payment to a invalid date. So that's the reason the app is breaking. It's broken. It's breaking? It's breaking. Yeah, that's how we use this phrase. How to use this verb. In the present. Present perfect. I think that's what it is. And we're going to fix this. Okay, we're going to fix this. But before we fix this, you will see that maybe, yeah, still broken. So what we're gonna do now is delete this. No. This is the production app. No. It's not this version. I want to delete the debug version. Remove from here because there's no way we're gonna solve this problem right now. And we're going to connect to my local database. So let me open the Golang. Actually, we don't need to go to Golang. But yeah, I will do this anyway because Golang will show the current state of the app, the API. Let me start this, make run, and let's inspect. I think we're going to inspect the database. Got it. Let's see. Docker's open. Everything's running. Proc server. No migration run. Current migration 8. We are good. We are good here. Oh, this is good. This is good. What else? What we have here? So this is the database. I don't even remember how to do this, to be totally honest. But I know. It still clicks. Yeah, it's not. Let me see what I can do here. Database, data source, connection. I want to run the terminal properties. Yeah, I want a query console. This is a query console. Jump to the query console. Yeah, default. Good. So this is a way that I count how many payments I have there. That is not what I want. I want to select all from. I don't remember how to do queries. Let's see. Select all. I think from users. Let me see how many users I have in this database. Same column and run. 2 users. So okay. The app, the database is working. So let me run the app now because I already made I already made the changes to enable to make the app reach my local API. So this must be good to go. So let's log in and use my actual email. But this time, yeah, these are all the test builds. February. Everything looks good here because I don't have any bills that start at 30. February 3rd. February 30. This is how I would say it. I think it is. It doesn't matter. As you can see, we have a bunch of bills that will expire in 7 days. We have overdue bills, December. This is all bills from the local environment, local host environment. So this is my API up and running here. So what we're gonna do here right now is, what I'm gonna do here, I'm going to create a bill. Okay, I'm going to create a new bill so you can see the error. And this bill will be any value or whatever, 400. It's gonna be the same. Electricity, and it's gonna be the start day of this bill. Just so you can see the error. Look, this is the valid date, 28th. I don't know how to say it, but let's go ahead and start this bill. 2025 31. I want a month with 31. So this bill started May 31st. Okay, May 31st. That's when this bill started. Let me change my camera. This camera is just not that good. Let me grab my Sony ZV-1. It's gonna have a nice look. That's good. That's good. Let me change filters. Not filters, man. OBS properties. CV1. MacBook Pro. Okay. Now we are talking. Yes. Now I'm using the ZV-1 camera. Now I can look here. The lights is not that good. It doesn't matter. Oh, this music is there's just no music right now. I have to think. When you have to think, you don't need music. This is a good music, right? Let me try another music. I'm just not liking this one. This is better. Okay, let's create this. So okay, and electricity bill. We're gonna call electricity bill, and put an icon here. Electricity. Let's see if this is gonna work. Save. So we have electricity in December, because we are in the December. But here, look, we already have the error. Something wrong happened. Payment. So let's check for this user. Let me see my ID. Bills. I wanna copy this property. Okay. How I copy this? Full text search. Copy aggregation. Copy. Let's see what I copy. Select. Or from users. Not from users. All okay, what I want to select. Okay, select all bills. from bills. It's all from bills where user ID equals to this. Is this correct? I don't think so. I think I have to use this notation over here. This. Let me see. Let me see. I think that's good. Nope. I don't think this is correct. Select all from bills where user ID is okay. It should be like this. Let me see. No. Drink my beer. But what is wrong here? But this is correct. Got it. Can we? Why this is not working? ID, user ID. There's no bill with my user ID in the database. It seems like. Let me try again. Select all bills from bills. Monthly. I think payments, right? User ID. Okay. Select all from payments where I don't have where payments. Let me try this. Okay. We have a problem here. I don't know. I cannot see my bill. Okay. How about we clean up this entire database, huh? But the problem is I don't know how to clean up. I don't remember. Let me see. Compose, I've stopped. I have to run the migration. I don't remember how to run the migration. Not connected. Look, this is a really huge problem of my API right now. I have this issue over here, which is trying to have sessions, right? Oh, actually, we have devices that are connected to the API, which I create a ID for it. But when the user install the app, or for some reason you change, you log in, I generate another. This is I generate another device ID. And I don't clean up the existing device IDs. That's why I have so much devices IDs. They are not connected because I'm not cleaning it up, cleaning it up, cleaning it up, cleaning it up, cleaning it up. I think this is way how we say it. Jesus, how am I gonna fix this? So let me focus on this. So now we are connected to this, and I want to migrate my database, right? I want to start over, everything over. How can I do this? Task build, compose build, run up, compose stop. Jesus, because the only way I can see it, I have this here over here, but should I have to delete the database? Has been so much time that I don't remember how I run migrations into my database. Let me take a look. My compose environment, database, volume. I think I have to stop this. Docker. PS. Nothing is running. I don't remember. Let me see my notes. This is why you should never stop building in your life. This is the reason, because you will forget about things. They are pretty simple. Let me see my Notion. Let's go. We'll have what we are doing here. Let me understand this. I don't remember. So before this, let me ask Claude. Show me, tell me, analyze this project and tell me the ways I can run migrations, run up, down, migrations into this API. Just a question, because for some reason I don't know how to run migrations. I will analyze this project to understand the database migration setup. Let's explore the code, find migration related files and tools. I don't remember. I do think, because I have migrations in the project, and I think in the main project, so this is how we migrate up. So every time I delete the database, I start a migration. Okay. So I basically have to delete the, what are you gonna do? Yes, do whatever you want to do, man. I believe I have to delete the database. Start. Yes. What are you gonna do? I know what I have to do. I have to delete this Postgres here, because my Compose will recreate this. Okay, Compose up will recreate this. Okay. Let me view logs runtime, kitchen Docker, Docker improvement, Docker. How? Let me ask how to delete a container in Docker with using Docker CLI. Let me see what Cloud found it. Let me check if this is accurate. This is the word that I'm trying to say. I have to delete this. Get the heck out of here. Let me open Chrome and start my session. Translate. This is accurate. Okay. Via Docker Compose make automatic application startup primary method. The application automatically migrates to the latest version when it starts. Yes, just the place that I shown you. That's correct. Make run, make compose up. Okay, manual, CI, full control. Goose. Okay. Yeah, it's neither what I want. I just have to, what I have to do here is let me see. Yeah, it's not what I want, but let me take a look at my Docker how to PSA. Yeah, simple. What we're gonna do here is Docker remove, and what is F? It stands for force remove. Okay, so Docker remove this Postgres. Okay, force. Now we're gonna do make run again, and make run will create the database. No migration run. Okay, recreate. So the Docker Compose will recreate this container. Yeah, we don't need you anymore, Cloud. Keep it alive. Keep Cloud alive. So we're gonna do what? We're gonna do Docker PS, right? Docker PS. Yeah. Look, we still have the Postgres up and running. Now we should be able to see my beautiful, oh my god, so many windows. So here payment should return 0 now. What are you doing, man? That's not correct. I delete it. Or we save the volume. I think I'm save. I have a volume. Let me see. Volume. Yeah. We have a volume here. So before, okay. PG data. 6 months. Someone is using this. Delete. Stop everything again. So this is something that I wanted to fix. I want to be able to CLI into my API and run the migration over again, or migrate down, clean up our data, all this kind of stuff, but via terminal. So I can do the same when my API is deployed, not only in the local host. I want to be able to do this in the deploy side as well. But for now, we're going to do this manually. So again, I have to go over here. Okay, we have everything. I have to delete volume. Let me ask how to delete volume via terminal. How to delete volumes. Let me do this. We're gonna do make, I think, stop. It's gonna stop the containers. Because I want to start this app in the cleanup state with no user, nothing. So okay, now we're gonna do what? We have some comments, Docker volume. Let me see, Docker volume, yes, volume. This does not exist. Docker. ls Docker. Okay, so this is the only volume we were using actually. Let me remove this. Docker volume remove ThePrice API database data. Error from Diamond. Remove ThePrice volume is in use. Who's using? Who's using you? Image. Okay, I have images. No. Is that image using? A container using? Using in. And then we have this ID. Create Docker, not deleted on the container. Delete. Yeah, you're not seeing what I'm seeing, right? System prune, full cleanup, containers, volume, network. If you're resetting your local env, delete all volumes. Danger zone. This permanently deletes all Docker volume. Docker system prune. If you're resetting your local env, this removes stop containers, unused networks, unused image, unused volumes. How about this, huh? That's what I want. Let's use this. Let's do this. Docker prune. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Docker system prune. Let's go. Volumes. Warning. To remove all stopped containers. All network not used at least one container. All anonymous volumes not used. Let's go, man. I have no. Let's do this. Let's do this. Jesus Christ. Total reclaimed space 8 gigas. 8 gigahertz. 8 gigahertz. 8 gigabytes. I don't know, man. I think I did some. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I messed up. So image, still have an image here. Volume is still here. I'm not sure if this is up to date. Can I remove this manually? Okay, now I'll just remove manually. Maybe this is the right way to do it. Let's go again. Make run. Now it's recreating everything from scratch. I think the only thing that I should do it, that I need to do it is was removing the volume. I don't think I should delete every single container and the images, because now it's downloading the images and all the good stuff. Database is created, and now we are successfully running. I mean, now see, payment should return 0. Now we are in the clean state. That's awesome. So let's start the debug again. Yeah, I have to delete this, because once we open this app, we're gonna to send data to the API, which do not exist anymore. So let me try this. Run. Clean state. Are we up and running in the clean states? Log in with Google. This is the only one that works. Yeah, this one. February. That's good. Let me create an account again. $40 and electricity bill, and then that's good. And then for the due date, we're going to select, I don't know, December, November. I want some with 31 days. October 31st. And run. Okay, we got the error ready. And now we can see the payments run again. So we have all the payments here. And one of our payments for all those months, created. Due dates, we have 31. January 31. 2025. Yeah, currently this month we were not able to create. This is why this is happening. Good. So the API do not receive the invalid month. This is good. The next step now is to fix this, right? Before we even send the data to the API, so before we even insert missing payments, we should make sure that this is a valid date. Okay, so let me first write a test for this. Let me go ahead and take a look at my tests. Should insert missing payments. So what this does is 21, day 21, month is November 2024. And then we insert the bill. Okay. So this is the date, due date. What is our current date? Let me see. Let me see how to understand this test. Three payments. Should insert missing payments. Domain data source. Button the 0 should be equal 0. So the first time we run this, I'm sorry, I'm not understanding this. Let me see what's going on here. Day 21. Okay, repeat this 3 times. Insert bill. So we're creating bills first. Okay, and payments do not exist because it's not automatically created. Got it. So we have zero. We have 0 payments. That's 0 payments. And then we insert a missing payments for this date, for this period. We should have 3 payments for each bill. Okay. Not a very good test for us. Should insert missing payments only for bills in the correct date range. Let's see. Month 1, month 4. So January and February, April. Index 5. What that means, index 5. We are doing inserting bills from the different bills. If the index greater or equal to 3, we use this first date. If not, we're gonna use the last date. So one is January and another one is April. So by the end of this function, what we have here, by the end of this function, I have 5 times. Maybe we have I'm gonna run this -1 4. Have no idea how this test is work. Check whether there are 6 bills in the database, ensuring there are no payments in the database for the date 1. Should add payments only for bills that are in the date 1 range. Oh, date 1's January. Get month payments. Month. Ensure the only payments for the correct date range. January, 3 payments. It's greater or equal to 3. We're gonna use 3 payments and then 2 payments. It's not a very good test. That's the reality. This is not a very good test at all. Seriously, it's not a very good test. Let's write another test, man. Yeah, not a good test. just missing. We receive a date and we add all the payments for that date. Let's see how we do this. Payments repository, get month payments, and associate with that bill ID. Existing payments. Sure. Payments to add. Timestamp. Existing payments contains existing payments, which is a map. This is a map with existing payments and ID. So if this do not exist, we're going to add. If my payments for that bill do not exist, we're gonna to add them. Okay. But how am I going to write a test for this, for my specific scenario? Let me think. Critical thinking. This is what AI is taking from us. We oversourcing, overloading our critical thinking to AI, and this is why now it's really hard to come up with a solution. So what I want is just make sure that this specific scenario over here, okay? So today's so first of all, we have to create a bill that is start January 1st, right? January 1st has 31 days. Okay. Fun. So should insert missing payments. This test is pretty hard to. This one's a really bad test. Now that I'm seeing it, because all this for loop is kind of hard to understand. But what I'm doing here is just I have January bills in January and bills in April. Yeah, and I want to make sure that the insert missing payments only adds bills to January, the month of January, and not for the payments, get payments, or get month payments. But this is not testing this. This is there's no reason to test this because I'm not sure if April has no payments created. We'll have 6 bills, right? 6 bills. So from 5 until 0, or 6 indexes were created here. Assert that we have 6 bills, yes. And then we make sure that we have 0 payments for the month of January, and then we insert all missing payments for January. It should be 3 because this is the start date. This is the due date. The start date. So should insert missing payments only. Should insert missing payments with valid due dates. Look, I will ask Claude to make my I will ask Claude to make my tests more understandable later. So first thing we need here is just let me see. This is the internet bill, billing start date. Okay. So the bill. Look. Stub bills index 0 copy start date billing start date was gonna be fall January 2026. Yeah, it's not gonna be this date. It's gonna be month and year. Day is gonna be 31 of month 1 year 2026. Last month. That's gonna be our date, start date. Okay, that's our bill. That's our bill. And now, what we're gonna do here is, let me insert bill. Yeah, I'm gonna just insert bill. Insert bill. Is that when? How was the test? Comprehensive. Let me. It's test unit test pattern. Unit test pattern. Given when then. It's given when then. So given this. Come on, man, help me. Given the date. Okay. This is a valid, right? Bill. So I think Bill also has Bill always gonna have a valid date. I don't need to validate this, but yeah. I mean, insert this bill. When given the when is gonna be when insert missing payments of date, copy date, copy month 2, you know, because when a given given a start date, a bill with start date at, how will we write, I think it's month first 01, the day is after, right? 31. I don't know how to write month in English. Month, date in English is what? Or 7? No, motherfuckers. 7 July. Fuck you. Oh my god, that's what it is. July 4th. Month it's first, and day and the year. UK is day, month, and year. Oh, British. Brazilian pattern is British. That's nice. I'm always sucking the US. So it's could it be 31? It's first 01 31 20 2026. A valid date. When inserting the payment of on or in, I think in payment of February. How to write this? February. February. Okay. February of February. Got it. Look. Given when, then. The payment, the February payment should be added with the next valid day, which in this case should be 28. Should be 28. So what we're gonna do here is when given insert payments for the next month, we're gonna insert the payments. So we're gonna get payment source. Okay. Payment. Oh my god. What I'm doing here? Oh my god, what I'm doing here, man. Insert all payment source, get month payments, month 2, year 2026, first. This will be return a payment. No, this is a list of payment. First as well. First or no. Oh, man. First or no. No. This should be first. I don't want to know. Should not be no. Assert equals. Okay, assert equals. Expect. This is expect. I wanted 28. In actual, it's gonna be payment due date day. Okay, that's our test. This is our test. Simple as that. Let me drink a little bit of water and see how the app's gonna crash, because the app will crash because we're going to get a invalid. So run test. I will run an Android local. We'll run an Android local test. That should break the app. App should break right now. Let me see. Look, actual 31 is not breaking. And I'm not sure why it's not breaking, but saving is okay. I think the problem is on the map side. That's why it's not breaking. Because when we try to map the information, that's where we got stuck. So this is the error that we want. This is the expect error. So this is TDD in practice. Oh, the next thing we have to do here now, we have this culvert. This is the test we want to culvert. Okay? Exactly the scenario that is happening. We have to change this method, because now before we even add this, we have another sub routine here. We'll just copy paste that. Will be really, really simple, because it's exactly what we are doing here. And then this is gonna be so good, because I'm not gonna need to do this in all places, because at the moment we are inserting missing payments or inserting payments, we should run this routine and our payment will be good. Yeah, our payment would be good. Yeah, this is good. This is good. So let me go ahead and search for where. I don't remember the use case. Which use case we're using there? Oh, so map this one over here. This is the place. This over here. Okay. So it's kind of what we're gonna do here. Paste here. So yeah. So we're gonna call this change word. We're gonna call this due date. Okay, due date. It's a variable, and what we're going to do is due date's gonna be this insert. We're gonna be, I think it's gonna be this date, right? Bill start date. Let me change this. Change bill billing start date. Start date. And then we're gonna do this. Due date. Due date is valid. Until due date is valid, we're gonna keep updating due date. Due date. Same thing here. Due date and due date. I'm gonna decreasing due date by, so a loop inside another. Yeah, we have a loop, and then we just checking. Let me add also to do. Find a better way, or search for a better way. I think search for a better way to find a valid due date. This is way. Okay. And then after we find due date, we know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna just use it. Due date, right over here. So this should solve our problem. This should solve our problem where we are adding a invalid date to our database and then trying to map this after displaying to the UI and get stuck and all this bad stuff is happening. So let's see. Let me run this test one more time. Now we should pass. It's raining. Today is raining. That's bad. Let me see what happened. List is empty. Okay. This is empty. This is empty. So we didn't find such element. Okay. What we are doing here? What's the problem? Okay, due date -1. While invalid is not valid. Due date keep updating. What are you talking about? I don't understand what I did. So bill starting date equal month. Oh, date. Bill. So we got the bill. Yeah. Cop -1. Day -1. Let me see. Let me debug this. I'm not gonna run the test again, but this time debugging. So we are here. It's 31 first. Yeah, already wrong because I went to the next month. So no, not right. So it should be date. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Let me see. I know what I'm getting wrong here. It's just get payments. So we're inserting, just change the month, date. Yeah, we should use date, not insert missing payments. Yeah, we should not. Is here what it should be? It is. So let me stop this right now. I have two things up and running. It's not this start date. What I have to use here is not even bill, is a date. because it's the correct month. Due date. Let me see. And that's the problem because that's what I did there. Look, I just changed the date, the day, to be equal to the bill start date. That's wrong. It should not be, it's not correct. This is what is causing all this issue. Always updating the payments to the next valid date. So let me go again and run this test one more time. No need for debugging. This should pass. This should pass. Now we should have the valid assertion. The greens. We should see the greens. Just like I thought. I got the greens. And now let's run everything over again. Just make sure that all my tests are good to go. Unit test is this preference. This Android unit test. The ones that I want to run is the common test for all across all platforms. So let's run this. Let's make sure that everything is working properly with this change. I'm not quite sure, but let's see. And yes, everything's looking amazing. So this is the test we just wrote together. And well, we have more. What we have to do now is clean up my database again. Just one more time. Not clean up. I think I don't need to clean up my database actually. Yeah, no, I have to because my apps still have this. What I can do now, it's just, I don't need to clean up the database. I can just delete the app in the cell phone. Clean the app. Okay, cleaning the app. Now the next step is doing what we're gonna do here. Next step, install again. Installing it again. This is how we say it. Let me see.
Install the app again.
Install the app again. No, but it's not what I want to say. This is what I want to.
Reinstall it.
Reinstall it. Reinstall it. Oh, fucking. It's complicated English. Such a great language. The price of your freedom. The bug version. Let's try it one more time. And look. Let me see, the due date for this one is January due date 1st. What? What? 31. Okay. This is correct, but this one due date. I'm sorry, February 1st. That's, uh-oh, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Because this is not the correct date. This should be 28, February 28th. Displaying here. Just like here, look, 31, January 30, January 31. If we'll go to January 31, this is the correct date. But when I go here, let me see another. The next month will be, look, January. No, that's not right. That's not right. Why January? That's a good question, right? Not January, but why first? Why we have? I did something wrong here. Due date. Let me think. I think the problem is with this due date. I really think the problem is with this due date. So what we're gonna do here is pretty simple. Let me log out. And let me add this to attach this to debugging. Good. Okay. And what we're gonna do here is this is the right place? It is. So we're gonna see what's going on here. Okay. So let's log in. Where's my debug? Let's go. Oh, so we don't have a missing payments. That's bad. That's bad. Let me delete this. I would delete this entire stuff. Delete everything. Let me check if this is correct. Okay. No data anymore. So let's run and place this. Yes. Okay, we are connected. So let me create this. Same thing. Electricity. I don't know how to say electricity. And then we're gonna do is simple. We're gonna just January 1st, 31. Okay. No, let me go to another month. December 2025. Oh, we're not seeing it. December 2025, 31. And let's run this. Let's see what we got here. So date. Let me see what date contains. I wonder why this date is 1. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, wait, my friend, wait a little bit. Date. Invoke. Who invokes you? Insert missing payments. Yeah, this one. Where who invokes you? Get payments. I think view model, right? Insert missing. Insert missing payments. Current date. Current date. Okay. Now the place that I want. Let me insert missing payments. All. View model. No test, man. Insert missing payments. Let's go. Let's go. Don't. Oh, come get payments. Let's see, get payments. Oh yeah, we don't have anything. Yeah, so it's for sure in the view model. Home view model. So insert missing payments also. Insert. Next. So current, let's see if we have anything else here. No. Insert missing payments is here. Right over here. So current date. Where the current date came from. Get today date. Initial date. Current date. Yeah, first. Oh, yeah. Current date. Fuck. Today, current date is first. Yeah, February 1st. That's why we have current date. Okay. Go back to this. This is why this is the wrong date. Sure. Stop everything. Delete. So let me delete this one more time. I don't need to delete this, but the changed. So because, yeah, this is not a valid date. Let me do this one more time. So the month also. Let me think. Insert payments, missing payments. This is wrong. Because it's always going to be valid. So you need to copy this. Insert cop day. It's gonna be okay. Now it's gonna be the bill start date day. Okay. This is gonna be the date, the date where the bill started. That's right. Let me run this test one more time. Let's make sure it would work. It will work because. But why my test pass? For some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not sure. Let me understand. Why my test pass? What we're gonna do? Payments due date. It's 28. Okay, insert missing payment. What missing payment does? Insert missing payment. So what are we doing? Do we have the current date here? The missed payments don't need the current date. Get today dates. Yeah, we do have get today date. Oh my god. And how are we doing this? I'm injecting. No, I'm again. Let me see the main injection. The penis injection there. Insert bill. Insert missing payments. So apparently we are using platform testing. Let me see. Yeah, let me just debug this real quick. What we are getting here. Are we using? So this is where I wanted to validate this. Let me debug this real quick. Debug and run. I think I'm getting sick. Why you're not debugging, man? Oh, Jesus. Debug this. Tests, events were not received. Why? 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 Is this breaking? So let me see the stamp. I think I'm using the actual implementation. Let me take a look. Stamp. It seems like we are using the actual implementation. Stamp. Oh, stamp millisecond. I know we can do some validations here. Like at runtime. At breakpoint, but I can do something like this. Now suspend condition. I can evaluate log. There's something like this. Get today date should autocomplete. I don't know why it's not autocompleting. Not this. Let me see. Run this. I think it's terminal, right? Terminal should show me. Let me try again. Is it just gonna validate? Terminal. It's in the wrong place. It's in the wrong place. Can I run validation here? Get today date. Look, result. Yeah. No. today date is first. Okay, this is my birthday. Let's do my birthday, right? August 1st. This is my birthday. Oh, now why this timestamp? We use this as a timestamp, today date. We don't use to validate anything. Okay, we don't use to validate anything. That's why. Okay, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. This is why it's passing. I don't make any comparison with current date. But in the view model, when I'm sorting this payment, where's my view model? At home view model. When I'm sorting, I miss payment in my view model. Sort. I use the current date. The current date right now is February 1st. This is why my bill is getting have the always the day, not always the day, but the current date for February is wrong. It's showing February 1st, but it should be February 28th. 28th. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to pronounce this. So let's fix this by doing what? What we're gonna do here? That's why my test passed, but not in my app. This is the different amount. This is a different over testing units and the entire flow, the entire integration across components. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the big boy stuff. Okay, this is big boy stuff. Let me where I at? It's not where I at. It's where am I? It's not where am I, but where I was.
Where I was.
Where I was. Yeah, where are we? I will try to where are we? Where I was. What I believe is in the insert missing payments. Insert. My computer is the fan of my computer is running. I think something's wrong. Too many things open right now. Let me see if we can at least fix this. So the problem here is that we are using normal. Is this a shift? The problem is that we are using. Yeah, already fixed. Yeah, this is the fixed. The date. Okay. So this is the correct month, correct year, but wrong date. And that's why we are copying everything, but changing the date. And then we're running this routine over here to find a valid day for this current month. Simple as that. That's amazing. And then we update the due date, and then we are good to go. So if I delete this, let me run the app one more time. If I delete this, I should see the correct dates. Electricity. That's the word of the day. Today's word is electricity. So let's delete this. Delete this entry and add one more time. And now we should see add one more time. And now we should see every electricity. Let me type this entire thing. Electricity. Yes. And then we're gonna do the same thing. December 31st. Yeah, I think that's the way we say it. No. December. I'm so slow. December 31st. And this, my friend, this is correct. Expire in 27 days. February 28th. It's already in the right place and it's already in the right date. Good. And 31, January 31, December 21, January 31. But for today, we have 28 maximum days this month. And the next we have 31, March 31. March has 31 days. Yeah, March has 31 days, but April has 30. So April should also be change the date to 30. But that's working right now. So this is good. This is amazing. What we're gonna do now? So this is fixed. Okay, this is fixed. This is the issue. But not in production. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Let me take a look. Get the heck out of here. Process. Yeah. Terminate this. I think I don't need to keep this open. This is a really expensive process. Keeping Golang open. Also have this terminal over here. Another thing that I really use my memory is Chrome. So let me get rid of Chrome. I think we are good. Next step. So we fixed this current problem, but now we have another problem. Okay, we have another problem, which is fixing this in my app right now. Now I don't think I will fix this right now. Let me think of the next steps, because this is done. Okay, this is done. Let me just make sure that git status. We are in the main branch. This is not a good place to be. So let me check out to a new branch. Minus B. I'm gonna call this bug fix. Okay, call this bug fix. Insert invalid date, because we have another place that we have to change. Okay, another place. Is everything okay? I have another. That's it. In this place over here, we should change this. And then we should write some tests for this. This mapper, because I don't believe I have any test for this mapper, man. and that's what this mapper does. So what we're gonna do here, this, so we have a map on payment. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Why I need, okay, why do I need, okay, I know why. Because now with this change, with this insert, missing payments change, we should also change the payment mapper. We don't need this entire stuff anymore. So let me just, you know, comment this. And we also, because we don't need, we just need the payment, the list of payments. We don't need the bill anymore. Or do we need the bills? I'm not, I think we need, because we need the name. We need the name. Look, bill, name. Yeah. But for the value, the description, let me see. We'll start and yeah, this is not necessary anymore. So start, what is the start? Current date. Yeah, maybe we need this. I should see an error here already. I'm not seeing it. I don't know why, but let's go. Start. Yeah, my ID is already all messed up. So let's get to the date. That's what we need. And for the, yeah, start. I think I don't need it. Let me see if I need. No, I don't need it. So let me. What we're gonna do here. What we're gonna do here is we're going to. Well, I think we don't have camera anymore. That's a good sign. When we don't have camera, it's a good sign because that means I'm trying this for a good time. So let's insert, not insert, but let's paste whatever we remove there. No. Change words. Change. Oh my god, change word. I don't know, whatever. So start, get today's date. That's what we need to do here. I think it starts get today's date. Yeah, it is. In the end, it's gonna be payment. Do we have payment here? Some from due date. And we just don't need this anymore. We're good here. Also, we don't need this entire thing. Oh my god, what I did. I don't know what I did. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm trying to select this entire thing without, I just want to do this. So more efficient doing with mouse. Okay, so days. Get until, so today date and from, we don't need the craziness, and this should work fine. It should still work the same way that was working before. So let me take a look. Because we don't have a test for this, right? This is the biggest problem. Due date. February 28, March 31, January, December. Okay, we are good here, but I want to write some tests for this. Let me do this by using Claude to do this boring stuff. So let me copy this guy. Let's see what Claude want to do. Payment. One for each state. Okay. This is what I want. Because I don't think I have tests for this. Do I have tests for this UI mapper? Oh, I do have tests. A bunch of tests actually. It's because I'm doing tests for the UI mapper, generic, not for the implementation. Let me see, mapper. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let me just run the tests. Oh, we already made the refactoring there. Remove the unnecessary code. I think we're good to go. It's raining. And we got an error. Oh, let me see. Payments. Payments amount and due date should not change when user update payment status. What? This is a view model. It's breaking. Okay. 16 days overdue, 9 days overdue. Okay. Payment amount due date should not change when user update payment status. Set current day to November 2021. November 21st. 21st? Is this correct? Let me check with ChatGPT. Not ChatGPT, with Claude. Claude, is this correct? Not Claude, ChatGPT, actually. Better English. Oh my god. Is this correct? September. I'm using so much Claude, ChatGPT to help me with English. I think this is wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. I knew it. It's first. It's like this. 21st. More natural element depending. Sound okay, better. Thank you. November 21st. Now we have this test breaking. And we have to understand why this is happening. So populating database. Set current day to November 21st. 2024. This day should exist, right? But description now is what's before Let me see. Populate one bill with the start date, current date is 21st month, but the date was 12. Set the current date. Okay, current date. 12. That's correct. It's 12 month 8. The view model would do is ignore two states. Okay, let me see where this is, which line this is happening. Do you know which line this is happening? Tell me. The last assertion is failing. When we change, let me see, what moment we do this. We do here. We update our payment, update day 5. So that's correct, all right? Because let me debug this. I think now my test is running correctly. And I want to understand why it wasn't correct before, why it was a false positive. I think get today date. Okay, here we are good. And now let me run this and the debug. I'm tired. So first pass, we have what we have? -2 days sold. Yeah. Absolute value, 9 days missing. That's good. Because let me evaluate a get. No. Get days until. I want to evaluate the get today date. Get today date. Is 21? Yes, it's whatever I passed into my mock. November 21st. And that's why, let me see. So evaluate from due date. Evaluate is 12 overdue, so 9 days overdue. Let me see which one we're gonna do. Expire in. This is 9 days overdue. Okay. Keep going. So description is 9 day overdue. 21 and 11. That's correct. So let's go to the next round. Oh my God, what are you doing? No, oh my God. Yeah, it's done. It's done. We took too much time in this function. Yeah. Why are you doing this with me, man? Why? 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 I have to go. Stop. Run one more time. Skip this first. Okay. Skip the next one. The next one should be good. Should be good. So let's see the next one. One step there and here. And then we are run. And then we get. No. I made from. I want this one. Okay, 16 days. Okay, 21. So this is minus, right? 16. Because we start from day 5 and we are in the day 21, so we have the bill will expire in 16 days. That's correct. That's totally correct. So let me stop this. But my question is, why this was working before? Why this was not failing before? That's the that's the question. So I had, I know why. I know why. Because I know why. Before this, look, this is the previous validation, right? We start here. We never change. We just keep just -1 and then start a day. Start day. So this is a valid date already. Valid date already. And what we're doing here is just getting the start day for this bill, which is, let me take a look here. The start date for this bill is 12. 12. It's just using the same start date minus 21. Always. This is why this is 12, right? But look. Even if we change the payment information, this test is huge. Even if we change the payment information to a new date, due date, we're not using this due date over here. But we were using the bill day. That's why we never, this is always going to be valid. This is always going to be true. And we are going to skip. So I can do this all over again. But yeah, that's why this was passing. Big issue there. Big issue. Let me make sure. Let me go over here. Look. Let me just save this and insert here. We're gonna do all this stuff together again. Yeah, that's not what I meant. Let me copy this again. And that's do a start. No. A start. And the end will be end. Just the way it was before, just so I can validate my hypothesis of why this was passing before. So here we keep the same thing. We're good to go. And let's debug this. Pass one, the second one. Let's go to the second one. So this is the second one. So what happened here? What happened here? We're still using this. Look, still using the same guy as the day. So 12, 11. So we are ignoring the new value of this payment. We don't care about this payment. That's the reality. Payments. So here we have this payment from. So if we say, let me check the from. From has a, look, this is the day. 5th. 5th is 5. Oh my God. How to say this? November 5th. That's what I say, November 5th. This is the value, but we are not, in any moment we'll use this due date from the payment, from the from. We are using the due date from the bill, and do not, this is always going to be valid because due date is 12, so this will be ignored. The start is 21, and the end will be 12. Yeah, exactly. That's why this was working before. That's okay. Now it's fixed, and that's why the error actually is a sign that this is working correctly now. That's the importance of unit testing your stuff. Even though sometimes your unit test was passing because of your mistakes. This was a false positive. This unit test here was a false positive. This is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Now this is working correctly. So let me fix this real quick. And we're good to go. Let me run all tests again. Every single test. All tests passed. All tests passed. That's it. That's it for today. Today's session, we are done. We fixed an error before. Error of invalidates. This is good. Now the application not break anymore. When we have a new payment, when we create a payment with a valid date, we just change the date before we insert to the database. That should fix the issue. I think that's it. That's it for now. So if we press here, everything is happening. I will commit these changes, and then we're going to tackle another error that's happening. But before that, before I tackle this error, I should be able to clean up my database in the better way. You know, interact with my API in the more smart way instead of manually deleting everything every time. And also, I wanted to add mock data to my API, clean up sessions via CLI. So that's what I'm going to focus next. So for sure, the next steps is to work in the API side. So that's good for now. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. See you what? See you who? See you me. We'll see me in the next video.